bridges the size of skyscrapers, dropping like they're made of matchsticks. Welcome to the world of bridge demolitions, where 3,000-foot giants vanish in seconds and hundreds of tons of steel hit the ground like thunder. Today, we're counting down the 10 biggest bridge demolitions ever caught on camera, from perfectly timed explosions to complete demolition fails. Flying debris? Check. Epic splashes? Oh yeah. And one bridge that straight up refused to go down on the first try. Ready? Let's detonate. Tappan Zee Bridge, New York. Length: 3,000 feet vertical bar demolished, 2019. This massive bridge once spanned the Hudson River, carrying over 130,000 vehicles a day. But by 2017, it was outdated and replaced by the new Mario Cuomo Bridge. In 2019, engineers rigged over 4,000 pounds of explosives to bring it down in a stunning controlled blast. And when it went, boom, the steel crumpled like paper. Crowds watched from boats and shorelines, cheering like it was the 4th of July. Fort Steuben Bridge, Ohio, West Virginia. Length: 1,300 feet vertical bar demolished, 2012. Built in 1928, this narrow suspension bridge was a bottleneck nightmare. Its demolition was the exact opposite: smooth, clean, and oddly satisfying. A time-lapse video captured its final moments as the entire span collapsed into the Ohio River with surgical precision. No drama, no mishaps, just pure demolition poetry. 8. Old Bay Bridge, California. Length: 10,176 feet, nearly 2 miles. Vertical bar demolished, 2013-2017. This beast served San Francisco for 77 years until seismic upgrades proved too pricey. But taking it down wasn't easy. Crews removed it piece by piece, sometimes underwater, sometimes by barge. It took over 4 years, hundreds of workers, and cost more than $70 million. Slowest demolition in history? Maybe. But hey, it is California. 7. Lake Champlain Bridge, New York, Vermont. Length: 2,184 feet, demolished, 2009. Declared unsafe due to foundation cracks, this bridge went out with a bang. On the 28th of December, 2009, explosives dropped the center span right into the frozen lake below. Locals lined up for miles, bundled in coats, clutching hot cocoa, and watching the show. And when it went down, the crowd went wild. Small town demolition, big time energy.
Wow, holy cow.
6. Jamestown Bridge, Rhode Island. Length: 6,982 feet, demolished, 2006. Outdated, too narrow, and built before modern safety codes, this 1940s bridge had to go. Crews used 1,000 pounds of explosives to bring down a 1,200-foot section, and the splash? Huge. Like whale belly flop huge. Even better, engineers launched a live countdown broadcast. It felt like New Year's Eve, but louder.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Watch the bridge, Mel.
4, 3, 2, 1.
5. Broadway Bridge, Little Rock, Arkansas. Length: 2,783 feet, demolished, 2016. This one? Absolute chaos, at first. Engineers rigged it with explosives. The countdown hit 0, boom, and nothing. The bridge just sat there like, you thought? but second time's the charm. With a few adjustments and maybe a little ego bruising, the Broadway Bridge finally gave in, collapsing in a massive splash that left the crowd cheering and engineers breathing again. Old US 281 Bridge, Marble Falls, Texas. Length, approximately 950 feet. Vertical bar demolished, 2013. This iconic steel truss bridge stood over the Colorado River since 1936 until it made way for a newer, wider replacement. The demolition? Oh, it was textbook perfection. Crews rigged over 100 explosive charges, and with one thunderous boom, the entire center span crumbled into the river like it had never been there. Locals watched from boats and bridges, cheering like it was Friday Night Football. Bonus: the slow-mo footage looks like a transformer collapsing in real life. 3. Woodrow Wilson Bridge, D.C., Maryland. Length, 6,736 feet. Demolished, 2006. For years, this bridge was infamous for its traffic jams, a commuter's nightmare. So when Demolition Day came, D.C. drivers didn't just watch, they celebrated. With tons of explosives and military-grade timing, the old span dropped into the Potomac like it was never there. Fun fact, the synchronized blast was so precise, it looked like a bridge doing a trust fall. 2. Chain of Rocks South Canal Bridge, Madison, Illinois. Length of main center span, approximately 990 feet, demolished, 2015. Now this was a textbook takedown. The center span of this aging steel truss bridge was wired with pinpoint explosives and dropped with absolute precision. Countdown! Boom! 990 feet of steel folded like origami and crashed into the canal. Captured from every angle, the demolition was cinematic, clean, and brutally beautiful. Egner's Ferry Bridge, Kentucky. Length, 3,495 feet, partially collapsed, 2012. A cargo ship slammed into this bridge at night, taking out a 300-foot span like it was made of Legos. After the shock, the rest was demolished with explosives. The whole thing felt like a scene out of Final Destination, but with barges and concrete.
I don't like that. I didn't get
Huge 10 bridges, thousands of tons of steel, and enough explosions to make Hollywood jealous. Let's roll that Tappan Zee Bridge collapse one more time in slow-mo. Which demolition blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments. We're watching! And hey, if you had fun watching things go boom, smash that like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because next time, we might just bring the stadiums, towers, and skyscrapers crashing down.